Hello everyone, how are y'all doing today? I'm really excited to bring you the next episode on this series. Today we'll be looking at Alan Turing. Alan Turing was an English mathematician, computer scientist, logician, cryptanalyst, philosopher, and theoretical biologist. Turing was highly influential in the development of theoretical computer science, providing a formalization of the concepts about algorithm and computation with the Turing machine, which can be considered a model of a general purpose computer. He is widely considered to be the father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. So he's born in Maida Valley, London. Turing was raised in southern England, graduated from King's College, Cambridge with a degree in mathematics. I guess he was a fellow at Cambridge. He published a proof that some mathematical yes-no questions can never be answered by computation. He defined a Turing machine and proved that halting problem for Turing machines is undecidable. In 1938, he obtained his PhD from the Department of Mathematics at Princeton University. During the Second World War, Turing worked for the Government Code and Cipher School at Bletchley Park, Britain's school code-breaking center that produced ultra-intelligence. For a time, he led HUD-8, the section that was responsible for German naval cryptanalysis. He devised a number of techniques for speeding the breaking of German ciphers, including improvements to the pre-war Polish Bomba method, electromechanical machine that could find the settings for the Enigma machine. Turing played a crucial role in cracking intercepted coded messages that enabled the Allies to defeat the Axis powers in many crucial engagements, including the Battle of the Atlantic. After the war, working at the National Physical Library, where he designed the automatic computing machine, one of the first designs for a stored. Sorry about the message there. Distracted. Okay, right. So after the war, Turing worked at the National Physical Library, where he designed the automatic computing engine, one of the first designs for a stored program computer. In 1948, Turing joined Max Newman's computing machine library at the Victoria University of Manchester, where he helped develop the Manchester computers and became interested in mathematical biology. He wrote a paper on the chemical basis of morphogenesis and predicted oscillating chemical reactions such as the Belousov-Zhabotinsky reaction, first observed in the 1960s. Despite these accomplishments, Turing was never fully recognized in Britain during his lifetime because much of his work was covered by the Official Secret Act. Turing was prosecuted in 1952 for homosexual acts. He accepted hormone treatment with DES, a procedure commonly referred to as chemical castration, as an alternative to prison. Turing died on the 7th of June, 1954, 16 days after his 42nd birthday from cyanide poisoning. An inquest determined his death as a suicide, but it had been noted that known evidence is also consistent with accidental poisoning. Following a public campaign in 2009, British Prime Minister Gordon Brown made an official public apology on behalf of the government for the appalling way Turing was treated. Queen Elizabeth II granted a posthumous pardon in 2013. The term Alan Turing Law is now used informally to refer to a 2017 law in the United Kingdom that retroactively pardoned men cautioned or convicted under historical legislation that outlawed homosexual acts. Turing has an extensive legacy with statues of him and many things named after him, including an annual award for computer science innovations. He appeared on the cover of the Bank of England £50 note, which was released on the 23rd of June 2021 to coincide with his birthday. A 2019 BBC series, as voted as the audience, named him the greatest person of the 20th century. Neat. So that's kind of the general overview of Turing. Here's his signature right here. That's kind of cool. You can always find so much interesting stuff on Wikipedia, like stuff you never know. Here is him aged 1, I believe. He had a full head of hair on the South Coast beach with his mother Ethel. Looks like he went to St. Michael's, so there's more information about him, kind of his personable life, if you wanted to check that out. And then also it gives some university work and more background on kind of the work that he did there, his thesis. Highly recommend if you're interested in that to come check this page out. He had a lot of work that affected our world, and notably he went to Princeton. Princeton is probably one of the most prestigious mathematics universities in the world. I know that a lot of smart math prodigies kind of went to Princeton just because they have so much talent there. Also hard work. So with that in mind, that's kind of the small episode I'm doing today on Alan Turing. I don't know if I could study this guy enough. Like how much magnificent impact he had on the world. I will say I'm going to kind of hop into the notes portion. So I pulled up the notes, and then I'm going to pull up ChatGPT on the phone, and I'm just going to see if we can find out any other interesting facts. Okay, so it looks like we kind of get a similar thing. So we got Alan Turing is the father of computer science. And then, sorry, my sister's having like car issues right now, so my family's group chat is blowing up. But anyway, so he had the posthumous pardon. The Turing test is a very famous idea. So he proposed the Turing test, a test of a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior indistinguishable from that of a human. This concept has been influential in the development of artificial intelligence. The Turing machine, a theoretical model of computation that forms the basis of modern computer science and algorithms. It's a fundamental concept in the study of computability. And then Bletchley Park, once again, where a lot of his work was done during World War II, cracking the German codes, that posthumous pardon, and of course the sad aspects that his tragic personal life, chemical castration, died by suicide or potential accidental suicide. I don't really know what they mean by that. All I do know is he was extremely mistreated and criminalized in England when LGBTQ was like criminalized to an accentuated amount. That's just it was a different world than we live in today. Quite simply that. But yeah, and also the Turing Award. The ACM Turing Award is probably one of the famous mathematical awards in the world. And the Turing test in AI, right? What we kind of recently expounded upon. I actually want to take the opportunity to do something special. I want to try the Turing test with ChatGPT. So the Turing test would be, I'm going to essentially ask, can you take the Turing test? So can you essentially exhibit intelligent behavior indistinguishable from that of a human? I'm just going to ask if it can take the Turing test. So it basically just told me that it can't take the Turing test. If you can read that, it's kind of interesting. Okay, so it's saying that the Turing test isn't really applicable to ChatGPT, which is really interesting. I guess that kind of makes sense because we're not trying to, ChatGPT is just a large language model, and it's not It's just it's just kind of just preparing a response based on an input. It's not actively trying to have genuine understanding or consciousness. Kind of like what it's saying. It's not genuine comprehension. The responses are generated algorithmically, and so it's really saying that it's not really even. It can't participate in the test because it's a technology that's not even inherent to the test, if that makes sense. However, I will push back on ChatGPT because it kind of does, in a way, have a human-like consciousness. But I don't know. Maybe let me know in the comments what you think about me just trying the Turing test on ChatGPT. Am I stupid for thinking about that the way I am? Actually, let me keep the whole excerpt in there. We're going to make this all smaller. We're going to make this bigger. And we're going to make this smaller. We're going to make this all smaller. And let me try to see if I can zoom out, make sure we're on one page. All right, we're on one page, and then we're gonna open the page sorter, delete these extra pages, and that's it. I will hopefully get this in the GitHub. But with that in mind, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. That is Alan Turing, and this is People and AI episode, I think 3 now. And have a great one. Goodbye.